Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Third game of the day, third pool game. Your Buzz NTX so far today, 1 for 1 in pool. This is a 5-game guarantee. 4 pool games seeded into a single elimination bracket. And as always, I'm James Tyson, your host and commentator and streamer. Already, give a like to the Facebook page and maybe hop on over to the YouTube. Drive. Oh. Hitter for Buzz. Mia. And I didn't get the lineup. There's no big worries as they come up. Wins are a must for both teams. We believe that there's an A and a B bracket, so we're assuming it's gold and silver, depending on how you do in pool, which bracket you will end up in. Alrighty, here comes JC, the lefty, number 3, leading off for the Buzz team. Waiting for the home plate umpire to arrive. We did get started a little late, probably around 4:35, 36. These are 75-minute games, so we probably already eaten up about 5 minutes a game. So let's just calculate 70 minutes from now to the conclusion of this game. And here we go. First pitch. Third game of the day. And that's going to be a strike right down the middle there. And that's going to be high for ball 1, bringing the count 1-1. JC stepping back in the box now. And she will get a piece of it, trying to slap it out, but that's going to be a foul ball, strike 2. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes now. That'll be high outside for ball 2, bringing the count even, 2-2. And that's going to be outside, bringing the count full now, 3-2. JC trying to find a way on to start this off, being a leadoff hitter. Let's see what happens on this pitch, the payoff pitch coming. And that's high for ball 4, and JC will get the free walk, and Buzz has a leadoff hitter on base. Next batter up is Mia, number 21, hitting in the 2 spot. We've got Kenna, number 10, in the batter circle. Mia steps in. And she's going to try to bunt it, but fouls it over to the right side, strike 1. 3-4-3 is the call. Let us know if you know what the call is. 3-4-3, or guess. Win a prize. Showing bunt, that's going to be outside, bringing the count even, 1-1. Showing bunt. You're going to put a little dribbler right there. First out. There goes JC to third, and she will be safe, and they're going to be an overthrow, and JC's going to come all the way around on the throwing error and score at home. So we're going to say JC got to second, and we're going to have maybe an E3 at third. And Mia is out at first on a 1-3 for the first out. Next batter up, number 10, Kenna. No runners on, 1 out. And she's going to smash it right up the middle, and pitcher misses it with her glove, just barely. And Kenna gets on with a single. Alrighty, your next batter coming up is number 6, Avery. She's got a runner at first. Only 1 out on her.
Oh no.
And a big swing and a miss, strike 1. And she's going to get a piece of it and foul it back, but that will be strike 2. Avery behind the count now, 0-2. And that does look like Mia over there, courtesy runner for the catcher, Kenna, over at first base. No balls, 2 strikes on Avery, 1 out. Runner at first. And that's down in the dirt. Mia takes off the second. There will be no throwdown, and she will be safe at second. We're going to say a drop ball, not necessarily a stolen base on that one. 1-2 pitch, and she's going to get a piece of it and foul it back, and she will see another pitch. Runner in scoring position now at second. And she's going to pop it up way behind us out of play, and that will be another foul ball. And she'll stay alive to see at least one more pitch. 15 pitches now thus far for number 22 for our American Freedom pitcher out there. And that's down outside. Oh, Mia thinks about coming, and she scrambles back to second. Good recovery from the catcher. Throws down to third to prevent Mia from taking third base. Good heads up play there. 2-2 count coming. And she's going to pop it up way out in center field. Is that going to be caught? Yes, that will be caught. Mia tags up going to third, but the throw is first, and they got her in the pickle. Here she goes back to third. They got her in the pickle. Here she goes back to second. And she's back to third. Will they get her now? Oh no, they're going to throw again. And she does not beat the tag, and she will be out third. And they get the double play. So we're going to. That's 3 outs. That's 3 outs. Has a double play. Alrighty. That was 3 outs. So Avery popped out to center field. And Mia gets caught over there between second and third, being a little aggressive. It is what it is, but Buzz NTX does manage to get a run across and comes out early and takes the lead 1-0. You see who your starting pitcher is, and we'll try to line out your defense for you here. Looks like we've got number 18, Aubrey, is going to be your starting pitcher for today's game, or this game, not today's game, but for the third game. Starting behind the dish, we got number 10, Kenna. Over at third base, starting, we've got number 6, Avery. Your shortstop is going to be number 13, Gabrielle. I'm still learning the lineup. Bear with me. And over at number 2, we've got number 7, Trinity. Over at first, we got number 12, Alyssa. For your outfielders, over at right field, we got number 27, Cosette. Center field looks like number 3, JC. And over at left field, we've got number 21, Mia. And as I mentioned before, your starting pitcher is going to be number 18, Aubrey. Oh, is that who it is? Laney? Okay, correction, Laney, number 11, is in center. Kind of got the same build as JC a little bit. It's still hard. JC, Laney, and Aubrey are the ones that I get mixed up with. Kind of built the same, look the same. Alrighty, your leadoff hitter for American Freedom is going to be number 3. Let's see how they handle Aubrey and her pitching. If they can get back in this game. They're only down by 1. And that'll be down low, ball 1. And that's going to be called strike on the outside edge there. Gift wrapped. It's a generous call if you ask me, but it's a strike nonetheless. Count is 1-1 on number 3. And just a little low there, bringing in ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike's the count now. And she's going to pop her up out of play on the left side. That will be a long strike for a foul ball. Strike 2.
Foul balls out here somewhere now.
All right, we need softballs for play. We got 1 back in. All right, now we're all set. And we get back at the action. And here we go. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And she's going to pop her up behind us here, and that will be a foul ball, and she'll see another pitch. And she's going to fire it over to the right side. That's going to drop. Foul ball by a hair. Just on the right side of the line. And she's going to see another pitch and come back and try it again. 6 pitches at this bat thus far. And pops her up or over on the left side. That's going to be on the other side of the fence, out of play. Pitch number 7 for this first batter, number 3. Ooh, that's high and tight there. Ball 3, bringing the count full now. And this will be the 9th pitch of this at-bat. And he's going to call strike 3 looking on that one. And that will be the first out. Alrighty, your next batter for American Freedom, number 12, hitting in the 2 spot. Got 1 out on her. No runners on. And a check swing there. Good take. Going to call down to the first. Oh, they're going to call a strike saying she went around. And she's going to pop it up over shortstop, and Gabrielle will get the catch. And that will be the second out of the half inning. All right, number 22 hitting in the 3rd spot for American Freedom. Got 2 outs on her. And that's going to be in the dirt there for ball 1. And it's going to be outside for ball 2. 2 balls in, no strike is the count now. And she's going to fire that one to Alyssa over at first base, and she's just going to get it there and step on first base, and with the easy out and play. And that will be 3 outs on a force. And we will head to the top of the 2nd inning, where Buzz NTX 2010 leading 1-0 with a thin margin going into the top of the 2nd inning. Your leadoff hitter that I know of is going to be number 27, Cosette, hitting in the 5th spot. And we'll see who's going to be coming in after her. Like I said, I didn't get a lineup, so we're just going to have to ride them in as they come. And here comes number 27, stepping up to the fence. I finally got my daughter listening to some good music instead of that TikTok crap that all these kids are listening to nowadays. Now if I can just get her into some Led Zeppelin, we'll be really getting somewhere. Okay, looks like that number 12, Alyssa, going to be hitting in the 6th spot. Yes. All right, ball's in, throw down to second. Here we go. We're starting the top of the 2nd inning. Buzz leading 1-0 over AF 2K9. Number 27, Cosette's going to be your leadoff hitter. Let's see if she can get things started off. And that's going to be a called strike right there at the top of the sternum there. That's why they get 3. And a big swing and a miss. Strike 2. Looks like she felt something there on the bat. Guess the blue didn't see it or hear it. Got to be careful with catcher interference. And that's going to go deep on the right side, and that is over. Home run number 27, lead off. Fantastic. That's my girl. All right. And that's what she wanted. She's always done something special on the 9/11 Never Forget tournaments. And she wanted to hit a home run this weekend, and that she just did. She got all of that one, and that was probably just over the fence, maybe around 5 feet. Home run's a home run. Congratulations, Cosette, on your home run, first home run of fall. And that's going to be a ball high on Alyssa. She's going to be hitting in the 6th spot. No outs on her. And that's going to be down low, ball 2. And she's going to drill one over to second base. Easy play over to first, and that will be the first out of the half inning on a 4-3. Next batter is going to be number 16, Natalie. Been having a good weekend, day so far.
Did she not get her ball? Or that ball?
I don't know. They might charge us like they did last spring. For $5, you get a ball.
No, but it's the first one of the season.
I know.
We don't want to do the other.
Where's it at?
I thought they got it.
And a swing and a miss, foul tip, strike 1. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike, I believe. I got distracted. And that's going to be down low for ball 2. And she's going to pop it up way high, out of play on the right side. That will be strike 2, bringing the
You don't want one?
And it's going to be high outside, bringing the count full, 3-2. And down low inside, and Natalie will get the free walk there.
My daughter's 13. So no,
Alrighty, your next batter, number 7, Trinity, stepping into the box. 1 out on her, got a runner over at first. And that's a called strike way in the middle there. 30 pitches now for number 22 out there for American Freedom. And she's going to drill one over to shortstop, a little weeper. Oh, they try to make the play at second, not in time. And Trinity's going to be safe at first. Should have took the first base guaranteed out. All right, your next hitter, Gabrielle, number 13, hitting in the 9th spot. Got runners at first and second with Natalie in scoring position. That's my baby right there, huh? Big swinger, big swinger. All right, 1 ball, no strike. And she's going to pop it up behind us here out of play for a foul ball. Long, strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike is the count now. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Let's see who that is over there. I think that is... And a swing and a miss, strike 2. And it's going to be high for ball 2, eating up the count, 2-2. And she's going to get a piece of it, foul it back, and she will stay alive to see another pitch. Oh, she's going to drop one down the middle there. They will get the force out at second. So Gabrielle will be safe at first on a fielder's choice. And that will be 2 outs. All right, your number 10 hitter, Laney, coming up in the box. Got 2 outs on her. Runners on the corners at first and third. Let's see if Austin gets Gabrielle to steal second. She's got some speed over there. See what the call is. And there she goes. Swing on a foul tip. And that'll bring Gabrielle back to first. And a swing and a miss. She just must miss it that time. Strike 2, but that allows Gabrielle to take second base. All right, no balls in, 2 strikes on Laney. Runners in scoring position at second and third. And that's going to be down inside, ball 1. 40 pitches now for number 22 out there for American Freedom. And a strike 3 called looking, and that does it, 3 outs. But the damage has been done. Cosette with the big bomb on right deep field. And they add another run to their score, and we will head into the bottom of the second. Buzz NTX leading 2-0 over American Freedom, 2K9. They got 3 hits in that inning, only 1 run. Got some runners on, just couldn't bring them around and finish the deal. And we'll head to the bottom of the second inning. Six viewers on the stream. Jamie Mobley. What do you mean, what's the prize? Did I say something about a prize? I may have. You know how I like to joke around these hypothetical prizes. I do give free pats on the back. So if you just show up to a game, say I made it to the game, you get a free pat on the back on me. No charge. Alrighty, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Number 18 is going to be your leadoff hitter, hitting in the 4 spot. Looks like all defensive positions are remained the same. And here we go. And that's going to be outside for ball 1. And that'll be in the dirt, getting past the catcher there for ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes is the count now. And Avery says we got plenty of cloud cover now. She's going to hand over her shades to the coach. She don't need them anymore. And she's going to take a swing at a high pitch, foul it back. And we'll go down as a long strike 1. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count now. And a big swing and a miss, strike 2. That evens up the count, 2-2 now. And that's going to be a high for ball 3. Full count now, 3-2. And here comes the payoff pitch. And taking a swing at it, and there's Trinity right in place. A couple of steps taken to the left, and she has the catch for the line out. All right, your next batter is going to be number 7 for American Freedom, hitting in the 5 spot. 1 out on her. And it's going to be outside for ball 1. 20 pitches now for Aubrey, number 18 out there for Buzz NTX. If you like keeping up with that kind of thing. If you're a stat nut like me. And that's ball 2. I think that's one of the cool features. If you're listening sideline, that would be one of the cool features to add to the scoreboard. Would be pitch count. They may hit y'all up in the group page or the Facebook page and suggest that. And that's going to be fired over to second. Is she going to get the throw in time? Yes, she does. And that will be the second out from Trinity over there. Providing some great defensive support out there for Aubrey. On the 4-3 play, 2 outs now. Number 19 stepping up to the box, hitting in the 6th spot. Got 2 outs on her, no runners on. And that's a nice pitch right there on the bottom right-hand corner. Strike 1 looking. Aubrey's starting to fit into the groove. And that'll be in the dirt there for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike's the count now. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. And that finds the top right-hand corner that time. Strike 2 looking. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count now. And that'll be down low for ball 2, evening up the count, 2-2. And that'll be a little low for ball 3, bringing the count full. And here comes the payoff pitch. Full count. And that's a little high there for ball 4, and Cantrell will get the free walk there. And American Freedom has the base runner on now with 2 outs. Number 10 now hitting in the 7th spot. Looks like this girl could hit it to the trees if she gets a right angle on it. Got a runner at first with 2 outs on her. I'm sure she don't care about no 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss, strike 1. And a little late on that pitch there. It's going to be foul ball to the left side. Strike 2.
What? Look here.
And that'll be on the outside. I like the call, but she didn't bite. And now it's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Runner at first, 2 outs. Number 10 represents the tying run here. And a swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will do it. Great pitching by Aubrey and good defensive support from her team. And we will head to the top of the 3rd inning. Buzz NTX 2010 leading 2-0 over American Freedom 2K9. And here comes Brian, our first base coach. Couldn't get him on an interview, but I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, without him, this team would absolutely fall apart. All righty, your leadoff hitter, hitting in the 11th spot, number 18, Aubrey. After that, we will rotate to the top of the order. Getting a little bit more cloud cover here and there. The sun is sitting in the right spot. Got some nice shades, kind of cooling off a little bit. I think we're down in the mid 90s now. I had a parent kind enough to lend me her Cobalt portable fan. Is that a ball or a strike? Okay, thank you. And she's going to fire it to left. That's going to drop for a base hit, and she will be on there for a single. Taking a look around for second, and she will settle in there for a base hit. All righty, we will rotate to the top of the order now. Number 3, JC, sitting in the number 1 spot of the lineup. She walked her last time up back in the 1st inning. She's got a runner on first with no outs. Let's see what she can do. Showing bunt right down the line. That's a beautiful bunt. With her speed, she will beat out the throw. Beautiful bunt. Couldn't have done it any better than that. All right, your next hitter, number 21, Mia. 0 for 1 in the game, grounded out her first time up back in the first inning. Got runners in first and second, no outs. And she's going to take a ball a little low there. And she's going to foul it right there in front of home plate. That will be a foul ball, strike one. 1 ball and 1 strike's the count now. Runners at first and second with 1 in scoring position. No outs. And it's going to be a little high there for ball 2. And that's just going to be a little high there as well. Bringing the count now, 3 balls and 1 strike. Mia ahead in the count. Looking to find a way on by any means with runners at first and second. And he's going to call a strike on the right top hand side of the corner of the strike zone. That will bring the count full, 3-2. Got to protect. And she's going to fire one over to shortstop. They're going to throw to third, get the guaranteed out over there, and Mia will reach on a fielder's choice. .50 pitches now for number 22 out there for American Freedom. Next batter is Kenna, number 10. She's 1 for 1 in the game thus far, had a single. Out in right center, and she puts one in no man's land there. That's going to land. Oh, no! He's going to say she's safe. Boy, you wrap that in some nice Christmas paper because that's a big Christmas gift right there. She barely got back in time according to the umpire, but I don't know. I hate to sell her short, but it looked like they got her to me. But we're going off the umpire, what they said. He called her safe, and she's safe. Looks like we have a courtesy runner for Kenna over at first base, the catcher. Number 11, Laney, will come in and run for her. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Number 6, Avery. 0 for 1 in the game, popped up out in center field last time up back in the first inning. She's got the bases loaded with 1 out. And a big monster swing and a miss, strike 1. And it's going to be outside for ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike, 1 out. Bases are loaded. And that's going to be called a little too high there. 2 balls and 1 strike is the count now. And that'll be a little low there. 3 balls and 1 strike. Number 22 at risk of walking a run in. Don't like to take runs that way. And he's going to call a strike right there, bring the count full, 3-2. And she's going to foul it back. She will stay alive to see at least 1 more pitch. And a swing and a miss. Strike 3 for the second out. Alrighty, here comes number 27, Cosette, with bases loaded. Big lick of the bat. She's 1 for 1 in the game. Had a crushing home run over in right field. Let's see who wins the battle. And he's going to call a strike on the outside. That's okay. That's why she gets 3. She didn't like that one. And he's going to call another one right there on the outside, bringing the count 0-2. Cozy behind the count. Now she's got to protect. And that's going to be a fly ball over to the right side. That should be caught, and that will be the third out. Buzz does manage to load the bases, but can't profit from them. And we will head to the bottom of the third inning, where they still are leading 2-0 over American Freedom 2K9. So no runs on 4 hits. No errors though, but 3 left on base. That might have been Cozy's last chance to make a difference. We are heading into the hour mark with about 15 minutes or so. Looks like we will have a pitching change. Looks like Avery, number 6, will be coming in for relief for Aubrey. Looks like we will have some defensive changes as well. Looks like number 16, Natalie, will move over to third base. Number 27, Cosette, will move over to first base. Trinity will stay at second. JC has moved to center field. Looks like Gabrielle is still staying put over at shortstop. Looks like Alyssa, number 12, over there at right field. And Laney, I think, number 11, out in left field. All right, here we go. I did not catch that jersey number. I apologize. Number 6, back past number 6. Oh, she's going to not get a good handle on it. And we're going to have to scratch that down as an error on an E6. Hard hit ball to Avery, got by her. Gabrielle tried to field it there. All right, number 1 now hitting in the 9 spot for American Freedom. Got a runner at first, no outs. They're trying to get something started here. And that's going to be high for ball 1. And a strike called there. Number 6 taking a big lead off from first. She's going to head on back though. No throwdown. 1 ball, 1 strike, no out. Runner at first. Tying run is at the plate. And that's a foul ball to the left side. Strike 2. Runner from first was going. And she's going to get a piece of it there and foul it to the left side. She'll stay alive to see another pitch. And it's going to be high for ball 2, eating up the count. 2-2. Throw down to first. And she gets back in time. She'll be safe. One viewer on the stream, I get it. Most of y'all are playing right now, so at this point, we're talking and streaming for the girls. That's going to get out of the glove of the catcher, and that's going to advance the runner from first to second and bring the count full, 3-2. We're going to have to put down pass ball on that one. All right, full count, runner in scoring position now at second base. American Freedom trying to change the momentum their way. And she will foul it over to the left side. Assistant coach tries to make a dramatic catch over there. And put a little dribbler over there to first base. Easy play for Cosette, and that will be the first out. But that does move the runner over to third. Alrighty, number 11 now coming up at the box. Got one out on her. Got a runner in scoring position over at third base. And that's going to be a little low for ball 1. 10 pitches now for number 6, Avery out there for Buzz NTX. And for relief for Aubrey. And that's going to be high. Good snag by Kenna there. 2 balls and no strikes to count now. And that's going to be high for ball 3. Number 11 ahead in the count now. 3 balls and no strikes. Avery's going to have to find the strike zone on this next pitch to keep this batter at home plate. And there's a hit over there. Trinity's going to little dribbler over there to first base for the second out. That will be an out. But the runner does come home. And American Freedom is on the board now. Alrighty, we've got number 12. Wait a minute. Alright, I guess I got a little mixed up on the batters here. So there's number 13 in the box right now. That was number 22 that just hit for a single. But we got number 18 next. Maybe there's some substitutions. That's number 7. That's going to be a wild pitch. That will advance the runner from first to second. There's a strike called. So that was 22. It's 18. And this is 13. Yeah, I don't know. think so, but I'm always weary to stop to play the game because your daughter was number 22. Number 12, right? Okay, so 12. And then number 22. That's what I thought. The sub out, right? Okay. All right. We'll start from scratch on the 4th inning. We should be good. Yeah, the coach.
They switch the pitcher. The pitcher becomes the batter.
Ah, I got you. Okay. Yeah, coach has got the lineup. If he'd have saw something, he would have said something. That always gets me when I don't catch it. Sounds good to me. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we will head up into the top of the 4th inning. Time is becoming of the essence. Probably got about 10 minutes left in the game, give or take. And we do have a pitch and change, number 18 for number 22. Alrighty, your leadoff hitter is going to be number 12, Alyssa. She's 0 for 1 in the game. Grounded out her last time up on a 4-3. Other than that, her bat's been pretty hot this day. Next batter after her will be number 16, Natalie, followed up by number 7, Trinity. Buzz NTX 2010 holds a slim lead over American Freedom 2K9, 2-1. Going into possibly what will be the last inning, with time starting to expire and become of the essence. And a strike called right there on the outside edge. And that's going to be ball 1. One ball and 1 strike is the count now. And that's going to be high for ball 2. And it's going to be way outside there for ball 3. Alyssa ahead in the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike. And that's going to be a free walk there for Alyssa, and NTX Buzz will have a base runner on. All right, number 16, Natalie now stepping up the box. She hits in the 7th spot in this lineup on this game. She walked her first time up back in the 2nd inning. She's got a runner at first now with no outs. And she's going to drill one to the left side. That's going to fall. And she doesn't get a glove on it. And that will be a long foul ball. Strike 1. And that's a good... Oh, he's going to call a strike on that. Alyssa will be in there for the stolen base. Yeah, he called a strike on that one. That was a good take, I thought. I thought it was down low, and Natalie held off. It's going to be 0-2. And she's going to fire one. That's going to land. Fair ball all the way to the fence. Here comes Alyssa around 3rd. And she's going to be in at 2nd for a stand-up double RBI. Alrighty, your next hitter, number 7, Trinity. She's 1 for 1 in the game. Had a little dribbler up the middle. Managed to beat out the throw for a single. No outs on her. Got a runner at second scoring position. And she's going to fire one right side out of play. Foul ball. Strike 1. And it's going to be a wild pitch there. Natalie's going to take third base on the wild pitch. And we will have 1 ball, 1 strike with a runner at third now in scoring position with no outs. And it's going to be inside for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike's the count now. And high outside there for ball 3. Trinity ahead in the count now. 3 balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position over there at third. And she's going to take a swing at it, foul it over to the right side. A little late on that swing. And that will bring the count full.
Relax. Got it.
And down low, and Trinity will draw the free walk. And she'll be on base. Next batter is going to be number 13, Gabrielle. She's 1 for 1 in the game thus far. Reached on a fielder's choice her last time up back in the 2nd inning. She got no outs on her. Runners at the corners. Great RBI opportunity for her right here. And that's going to be called strike. Trinity's going to mosey on over to second base. She ran so slow, I don't even know if I want to give her the credit for that one. But I tagged her for her mom and dad. That's down low for ball 1. Oh yeah, I remember that. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. The runners in scoring position at second and third. And that's just barely going to miss the zone on the inside. Bringing the count 2-1. And there's a strike 2 call on the outside edge. Bring the count even 2-2. And that's way outside there for ball 3, bringing the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runners at second and third in scoring position. Gabrielle trying to find a way on here. And she's going to put a little dribbler down the line there. That's going to be fielded, but they're not going to beat the throw out. And that's going to be a single, loading the bases. And we will get a visit from the coach. Yeah, I'll take a look at the stream here, see how everybody's doing. 2 viewers on the stream. Wow, right. Looks good to me. All right, you're just now joining us. This is 4 pool games seeded into a single elimination. We are live here at Heritage Park in Plano, Texas. You're watching Buzz NTX 2010 playing American Freedom 2K9, currently leading 3-1. They've got the bases loaded, second time in as many innings. Couldn't capitalize on it back in the 3rd inning. Let's see if they can capitalize on this 4th inning here. could have swore balls were provided by U-Trip on this tournament. That's what it said in the details. Huh? 2. Yeah, it's kind of cheesy, ain't it? All right, I missed that call there. We'll get it here in a second. Next batter is number 11, Laney. Got the bases loaded with no outs. And she's going to fire it up. Is that going to land? That's going to hit the ground there. That's going to drop for a single. All runners will move, and they will be safe. The ball gets past the catcher. Oh, Trinity puts on the brakes, and she dives in there. She's going to be safe. Coach is going to settle them down there. And Laney gets the single. RBI. Bases are still loaded, still no outs. Sends the lead 4-1. Next batter is going to be Aubrey. She's 1 for 1 in the game. Had a single in that last time up over by the shortstop. She got the bases loaded with no outs. And it's going to be a ball outside.
11:30.
And she's going to pop it up. Foul ball back into the fence. Strike 1. 1-1 count. No outs. Bases loaded. Number 18, Aubrey, stepping back in the box. Ready to take care of business. And that's just barely going to miss the zone there on the outside. Ball 2. And she's going to fire one over. That's going to drop for a base hit on the left side. Coach is going to send 2 of them home. Here comes Gabrielle. That's 2 runs scored. Oh, Laney puts on the brakes, but throw was off, and the bases are cleared. We're going to scratch her down for a double. She manages to get the third. 3 more runs come in, extending the lead 7-1. And we will rotate to the top of the order. JC now coming up with the box. 0 for 1 in the game. Walked her first time up back in the first. Had a single. Beautiful bunt in the third inning. And she's one run away from ending this half inning, with it being a 6-run half limit. She's got the run in, how do I say it? Got the inning-ending run. That's a tongue twister. Inning-ending run at third. And that's going to be ball 2. And a swing on it there. Strike 1, foul tip. 2 balls for 1 strike to count. Now no outs. Runner at third with Aubrey. She comes over home plate, and that will end the inning, the half inning. That's going to be high for ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike to count now. And she will get the free walk there, and JC will be safely on first base. 30 pitches now for number 18 out there for American Freedom. Mia, number 21, now coming up the box. 1 for 2 in the game, grounded out in the first inning. Had a single in the third inning, reached on a fielder's choice in the third. And she's going to rip one out to the left field. That's going to be a single RBI, and that is 6 runs, and that will do it for this half inning. That's 6 runs, Blue. And we'll put her down for a single RBI. Aubrey comes in. And that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. Buzz NTX 2010 comes out on top of this game.
Go.
9-1, they're going to decide. They can't win the game. They're down 9-1. I'm all for it. I'm all for letting the girls play. You know, even if it's 2 to 5 minutes. You know, hey, if they can get a couple of bats in, that's work. You know, get the work in. We are seeing if we're going into the bottom of the 4th inning. So the coach is disputing that the umpires want to call a game, but American Freedom can't win with a 6-run limit. The score is 9-1, and there's only a couple of minutes left in the game, if that.
Saying it's not over?
Well, the Blues are calling it
Yeah.
because it's 9-1.
Come back.
They can't come back. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. The game's been called. Buzz NTX victorious over American Freedom 2K9 9-1. We totally understand that the coach wanted to get the reps in for his girls, but we are already probably about 10-15 minutes behind the day schedule. So it's best just to call the game, let the other teams come in here and get the work done. Don't go nowhere, ladies and gentlemen, for we will be right back for the last game of the day, where you're going to witness Buzz NTX 2010 played Texas Glory Atkins. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back in just